When the Top Gear Festival opens on June 15th, it'll be the largest event on their global calendar this year. The 2 days at Moses Mabhida in Durban will be their only stadium show worldwide to date. Jonathan got a head start on what we can expect by going direct to source in London.
Some say he beat the Stig in an arm wrestle to get this job. I'm about to meet the man who makes Top Gear Live top notch. And I thought, why not arrive in Top Gear style?
Top Gear Live and festivals have entertained almost 2 million fans in 20 cities. James Cook Priest steers the whole freewheeling phenomenon.
So this is one of the places where the guys sit and come up with those outrageous ideas that entertain audiences.
The creative process is a couple of heads that get together, and it's sometimes in the studio, out on a track. But yeah, creative ideas can come from anywhere.
Last year's festival was such a huge success. What can we look forward to this year?
Spectacular cars, amazing moments, thrills, crashes, splashes, the presenters doing what they do best, which is normally arguing over supercars or doing some kind of mad, challenge. And, it's constantly about coming up with those kind of new ideas.
Can we expect the Stig to be making an appearance again this year?
Absolutely. He's a fundamental part of a Top Gear festival. He will be both out on track, doing what he does best in terms of, driving an amazing array of supercars around the street circuit, and he will also be making a good appearance in the stadium as well.
I read recently that one of the most asked questions in the world, apart from what is the meaning of life, is who is the Stig?
But it's the wrong question, because the question should be, what is the Stig?
Whatever he is, he's now in Durban.
Some say he can DJ and drive underwater.
Some say his first name is the...
All we know is he's called
the Stig.
Invited to a personal audience with the Stig were DJ Fresh, Chad Leclos and Bailey Schneider.
Bailey, I remember seeing you in tears at the cooling towers in Soweto. Do you think this will be as bad?
I am very, very nervous, I won't lie. I just hope that he doesn't underestimate me and go slower because I'm blonde. I hope he brings it.
I'm only scared of 2 things, my mother and the tax man.
Okay, well, you're good. It's just the Stig you got to deal with, so good luck, dude.
He reminds me of my mom, though.
Are you a speed freak at all?
A little bit, but I will see today.
Ever cool at the wheel, we are told that to get here, Stig was packed in ice like North Atlantic cod, shipped and on arrival, defrosted in a microwave. Apparently, he was still cooking.
How was that, man?
Dude, that was great, huh?
Yeah?
That was harder than racing Michael Phelps.
Is your heart still looking at it? His heart's still beating out.
That was incredible. What a rush. My heart is going...
That was good. That was
I saw you taking a picture of those tires smoking.
Yes, that was fantastic.
How did it feel?
Felt good.
Does it look as rough as it seems?
You know what it is? I think because he's a professional, you actually feel safe.
Top Gear inform us the Stig may also have swum here in the dark. Being half fish, high fives are not his style.
This is what I live for.
The Stig had spoken the only way he knows how.
You're coming in hot there, my man. Woo! Yeah, how was that?
That was amazing.
It suits you out there. It sounds pretty hectic.
It works. I mean, there's smoke from the tires. You can hear them screeching. I was throwing my body around like
you can smell that burning rubber.
Yeah.
Amongst the draw cards at the festival will be FMX star Nick DeWitt, Supermoto champ Brian Kappa, and advanced world aerobatic champion Glen Dell. Joining us to meet this living legend was former Miss SA Megan Coleman, who's now a successful image consultant.
Glen, you could fly before you could drive. You've been doing this a long time.
I started flying in 1978 and I was 16 and didn't have a driver's license, so I had to ride my bicycle to the airport to go and fly.
This looks like a masterpiece.
It's an Extra 330 LC. It's made in Germany by Walter Extra, and it's built for air shows and competition flying. In fact, I'm going to go for a flight shortly. One of you would like to come with?
I actually have a bit of a fear of flying, so I think I'm going to leave the honors up to Simba.
Or why not?
Captain Dell's day job may be in senior training for a South African airline, but his dad was a World War II pilot, so that may explain his taste for pushing the envelope. Glen's flown choppers for the Air Force, and in his hands, this incredibly agile fixed-wing aircraft was performing like a helicopter while rearranging Simba's digestive system.
Guys, that looked amazing from the ground. How was it up there in the sky?
I'm still waiting for my organs to get back into place because at a moment's notice my body is twisting and turning, and I can feel like this centrifugal force just tucking my body. It's the G-force. Am I right, Glen?
Yeah, that's what it is. It's G-force. When the canopy's towards the center of the turn, you can feel that G-force pulling you down, the weight. And when the canopy's on the other side, the outside of the turn, that's negative G-force, and that's real uncomfortable. You can feel that you're like pushing outside of the turn. I'm glad it was you and not me.
So Megan, are you sure you don't want to hop in?
I'm sure. I've actually got my own ride.
The Stig.
Now that's what I call a ride, guys.
Should we show mouth done?
Absolutely, let's do it.
We understand that Megan is about to open a Durban hair salon with her mom. She's going to need it if she continues riding with the Stig. The Top Gear Festival featuring Clarkson, Hammond, Captain Slow, The Stig, and two-time Formula One champion Mika Hakkinen runs June 15th and 16th at the Moses Mabhida Stadium, Durban.